Well, this is my fight, and this is my goal. Grab my joystick and I'm back on the road. Pride is kept, I keep my stats on the low.
Gaming, one of the premier forms of entertainment and competition, has always served as a special outlet. Whether it's to get a break, to have fun, or to simply win, gamers enter a haven of nostalgia. I go back into the world of gaming to ask a few questions to find out what allows these gamers to tick. Okay, so Jeremy, what got you started in the gaming world?
Well, my mom, she always played video games since I was born. She had the old school Nintendo, so it was always there in my house.
My mom had purchased the NES Nintendo Entertainment System, known as Famicom in Japan, but the NES over here, several Christmases ago, and pretty much since then I've been a gamer.
Well, I've been playing games since, a little kid, So I've been playing since a long time, and since I was a little kid, I went to friends' houses, and I used to just play with them. Like games like Super Mario World on Super Nintendo. That's one of the first systems I played. So.
And how long you been playing since?
I haven't stopped really. Every now and then, I won't play video games, but for the most part, 20 years, 20 plus years.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but it's been almost 20 years.
It's been pretty much all my life, 20 years at least, and since 1992 probably.
At what point did you become a competitive gamer? What factors had led to that?
Well, I always considered myself to be, pretty solid, pretty good at video games, and I would play older friends, cousins, and I would do well against them, especially in fighting games. Mm-hmm. And Smash Brothers came around, games like Smash and Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. I'll play those a lot, and I learned about competitive Smash. I think that was one of the first things I learned competitively, and started going to things like gear tournaments in high school, and went on from there after high school, started entering more tournaments and meeting more people who were doing competitive gaming, and it kind of just kept growing from there.
How much money have you been making in these tournaments?
I haven't made more than I've lost, that's for sure. It's weird. It's it's random, years of doing it. I think the biggest bulk I won was a couple hundred.
How is the competitive scene like for you so far?
Oh, the competitive scene is great. It's a really tight knit community. Everybody's really helping each other out, and it's just really easy to get into. You jump into the competitive scene, you meet some of the people, and you get hyped. You want to go to the next tournament instantly. You just can't wait for it.
Do you believe gaming is your passion?
No, gaming isn't my passion. It's just a big hobby of mine. Arts and music would be my biggest passion. From introspective, looking things that happen in my life and noticing what I enjoy the most and what I feel like will reward me the most for the kind of lifestyle I want. I want to travel around and things like that. So if I work towards music, I know that it'll give me the opportunities to do that. It'll be fun, express myself, express ideas, and it correlates with all my interests.
Well, one of the topics that have come up many times is the negative view on gaming. What is your view on that?
Most people, especially growing up with our generation, wouldn't see gaming as a really too much of a negative or positive thing. It probably fit right into movies and books and other forms of art where it's just either you like it or you don't like it. Mm-hmm. And I don't really think there's too many negative things about it outside of if you play too much, but anything if too much could be bad.
I don't think it's stereotypical because me, I'm a gamer. I go out, I go party, I do all the things that other people do, socialize with people, and at the same time I go back home and play games and you know, I don't think it's a stereotypical thing. It's just that person's personality. You know, that's just how they are.
My perspective, though, specifically, is that gaming is going places. It's not harmful to you. It can be harmful, but that's a personal choice. That's something that you can let the gaming take over your life if you want to. But that's nothing to do with the video games themselves. If you're a responsible gamer, you can do that and have a job or go to school and do all the things that normal people do.
What would your life be like if gaming wasn't introduced in your life?
I just wouldn't be playing games. I wouldn't have a lot of interest in the games. You know, I'd just be doing other things. You know, I wouldn't be interested in watching anime or doing animations or trying to make my own game. I just wouldn't have interest in it. I just have interest in other areas.
And what other areas would that be?
Probably making music or, you know, related to TV type of things, like being an actor. I don't know if I'm that good.
Who knows?
At this moment, I think it will be close to, you know, my lifestyle now, focusing on art, music. Probably have a different set of ideas and morals, things like that, just because gaming was a big part of my childhood.
Impossible to know. Way too impossible to know. Gaming has been such a core part of my life that I really have no idea where I'd be without it. You take that part out of my life, and any number of things could go different. So it's impossible for me to guess.
Do you think gaming will be a part of you throughout the rest of your life?
I think it will. Yes. You know, I always like to play games. You know, I'm always doing research on games, knowing what's coming out, what game I would like to go get. So it's always going to be something I would, be interested in, and it's be a part of my life.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, as of right now, it still looks like I still play games, and I'm still excited for new games coming out. I mean, it has dwindled since childhood, but there's still games that I want to get.
Oh, absolutely. Gaming is going new places. It's definitely a progressive field right now. And I definitely want to be a part of it once they actually start going into new territory. We're moving there, but it's going to take some time.
Yo, I'm nervous. Hands are shaking. This is my time. Let's go. Well, this is my fight, and this is my goal. Grab my joystick and I'm back on the road. Pride is kept, I keep my stats on the low. But I've been training, I'm about to break like a cold. And this is my fight, and this is my goal. I grab my joystick and I'm back on the road. And now I never stumble when I come up, I'm taking over this summer. The passion in me is burning, so get ready. Let's rumble.